samurais. And we are impressed with them samurais. In feudal Japan, that image of this fearless warrior dedicated to his master. Of course, movies have to do a lot with that, but there is truth to that. However, samurais did not grow as a unique spruce in Japanese culture. That's the whole aspect of Japanese culture. And what I love about Japanese culture is their different way of looking at things. Sometimes to an extreme in an unbalanced way. However, there's a lot to learn. In the West, if you hold a high position job, you are a CEO, you are a director, you are chief rabbi, titles serve a big part in the fulfillment of the individual. You know, you're really full of yourself. You have a license plate, MD. Right? What is it, moron with diploma? I don't know. MD. You know, those license plates, nurse practitioner. I mean, why do you put on your plate you're a nurse practitioner? What do I care? Parking. No, that doesn't do anything. You get the little parking, you get that little sticker you put on the window. I'm not talking about the plates everybody could see.
The plate is for parking.
Yeah, but you get also the sticker on the thing, right? If I can get a sticker for clergy on the parking, I don't have to have a license plate that says Chief Turkish Rabbi of the northern communities of Alaska, you know? We don't need that. They're titles for ourselves. And that's something that is very interesting, how we get caught up on that. You call somebody and says, oh, this is Dr. So-and-so, right? So what happened to Dr. So-and-so? Why do I have to call you Dr. So-and-so, and when I come to you, you don't call me Rabbi so-and-so? Because it's not about giving kavod to others, it's about giving kavod to yourself. Titles are a big deal. However, let's go back to the samurais. In Japan, what you did, and until today, what you did in terms of your job is not important as how are you doing it. In other words, you could be a CEO of a company who does a sloppy job, who betrays the trust and so on and so forth. And you could be a street cleaner who does his job impeccably. He will get more credit than the CEO. Because it's not about the title, it's not about the job, it's how dedicated you are to your job, how well you're doing your job. So let's learn from it. Because sometimes we get lost as Jews. Let's not look at the titles. Today everybody wants to be a rabbi. Since everybody is a rabbi, maybe it's better not to be a rabbi. Maybe we should just sit down and learn because we need to learn. Not because we want to be rabbis. Do we look at the titles that we're giving to ourselves more? Or we look at the mitzvot that HaKadosh Baruch Hu give us and the way we do so, more of the kavod that they will give us, rather than how truthfully are we doing the job or doing the mitzvah, or how truthfully we serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu? It does not make a difference if you are a plumber and you're doing the mitzvot with tremendous dedication, right? It shouldn't make a difference if you're a plumber or you're a chief rabbi. You could be a chief rabbi, a crook, and this guy is a plumber, rotor-rooter, and he does everything. Who are you going to give kavod to? Who are you going to run after, take pictures with? The plumber or this chief rabbi? Of course the chief rabbi, even if he's a crook. Because it's the image. It's the cult of personality. Basically, we are all idol worshippers. How many people went to Rav Ovadiah's house just to take a picture? than actually serve Him, learn from Him. It's an image. We're idol worshippers. We say, Haba li'adadcha mitzvah, if a mitzvah comes to your head, al tachmitzena, don't miss it. Le'achmitz is to miss. Le'achmitz is also to make sour, like chametz. So in other words, if a mitzvah came to your head, you should be very thankful to HaKadosh. So that statement is twofold. On one hand, is if a mitzvah came to your hand, be appreciative that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did whatever He did for you to do this mitzvah. And when you do it, don't turn it into chametz. Don't make it sour. Make it sweet. Your attitude. When you get up in the morning and you're tired, the more tired you are, and the faster you get out of bed, the more you show you love HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If you're tired and you keep on sleeping because you're tired, in a way, is a disagreement with HaKadosh Baruch Hu's share that He gave you. So it's a matter of emunah. That's why the first thing you get up in bed, you say, Modeh ani lefanecha. Ma modeh ani, eze modeh ani. At 9:45, you say, Modeh ani. I'm tired. Why do I have to do this? Why me? I want to be a millionaire so bad. I don't need to work. I don't want to work. What are you going to do at home all day long? I'm going to work. You don't want to learn. HaKadosh Baruch Hu made it able for you to go, come and learn as much as you can. Don't run to work. Come and learn Torah. We do the mitzvot like we are doing a favor to someone. When you are a rabbi of a congregation, you should be thankful for the congregants that they chose you and saw you fit to be the rabbi. They're doing you a favor, not you doing them a favor. We don't have this attitude today. We don't have the bushido, the code of conduct for the samurai. We don't have the jushido, the code of conduct for a Jew. We like titles, and we slack in Avodat Hashem. It's not how important you are, how much aliyot they give you to the Torah, how much everybody comes to shake your hand, how much recognition you have. Ultimately, HaKadosh Baruch Hu recognizes and appreciates what you do. Why does HaKadosh Baruch Hu appreciate what I do? Because I realize how lucky I am with the gift that He gave me. So, Rabotai, you don't have to eat with chopsticks to have the samurai spirit in you, the ultimate servant. A samurai, his greatest gift was to serve his master, even if he would to give his life on the service. But to that matter, it would have been the same thing with the gardener or cook, because there was, I don't know if you know, in Japan, there were samurais, there were cooks. Because their job was to cook, and they were allowed to carry swords just like the samurais. There were samurais, there were cook samurais. Because it wasn't about what you do, it's about how you do. So let's think about this and develop that spirit inside of us. And let's concentrate on doing our job with utmost dedication to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. With utmost thanks to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Let's not take anything for granted. Let's be the ultimate servants to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And then we can wear the badge of honor of Eved Hashem. Have a great day.